Hello, welcome back, Soul Tribers. I pray you're doing well. Sending you the purest of love and light. We're blessed, we're safe, we're anchored, we're secured, and we're heavily protected. So, welcome if it's your first time returning, Soul Tribers. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I've been seeing this card before pre shuffling, and it says, Trust your intuition, it will save your life. So, trust your intuition. Somebody need to trust your intuition. Behind it, it says be thankful. So it's like you're going to be thankful. It's like you're going to be saved from something if you trust your intuition, because it will save your life. It will save your life. It says here, the first card, they wanted you stressed. So you have persons or a person, it says they, so it's like it's more than one person. So they want you to be stressed. It says here, Jesus fight your battles. So again, you don't have to get your hands messy or dirty. It says respond, don't react. So people could be trying to get you to act out, and they are standing by to see you post about it. They hear about it, you having this meltdown. But here we have behind here the Three of Swords in the reverse. So for a lot of you, you are healing, or you have already healed. you know Again, behind here it says generational curse breaker. So again, this could have been something in your bloodline that people were easy to get under the skin of your ancestors, the members who came here before, or maybe they even still alive. You may have family members who were easily bothered and triggered. People love to see them stressed out. Again, you need to know that Jesus is fighting your battles. Do not respond. It says respond, don't react. So don't react to these people at this time. So they're trying to trigger you, but you're already healed from those things. Don't allow them to bring you down. Again, a lot of these people, because you have broken the generational curses, because you see, before I made a mistake and I said respond, like people may want you to respond or react to, just for you to have this big blowout. So be careful of that. Be careful of anybody trying to push your buttons, because again, a lot of people, you pulled your energy back, you broke the generational curses, and your energy is not out there for them anymore. And so people are hoping to get your attention, so you will focus on them. So then that's the way they'll be able to materialize. They'll be able to harvest off of your energy. So whatever it is that you feel or sense or confirm that is sent your way at this time, just know that it's spiritual warfare. So you're getting it at the root. So don't look at, the energy vampires and the leeches at the top. Don't pay them any attention. That's what they want. Deal with the root cause of the problem. And it's spiritual. It's spiritual. Don't blow out on your co-worker, your manager, your boss, your neighbor, your partner, your spouse, your children, your enemies, whomever. That's what they want. They want to get a reaction out of you. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're already healed. You already broke those curses. It says at the back here, don't hold back. So again, people want you to be scared or afraid or be timid. No, we're not. We are demon slayers. Again, it's a lot of what these people are doing. It's illusion. For a lot of you, it says your block heart chakra. So think about it. When you're stressed, it's the opposite of happiness and joy and just, feeling excitement. So people want you to have issues when it comes to your affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, your healing, love, mindfulness, nurture, and your relationships. So they want you to be affected in several areas of your life. Of course, stress affects us. When you're stressed, it can affect and manifest in different areas. So, again, just pay attention to, again, I don't care who it is, even if they're under your roof, you're living with them, it could be a stranger. When people are coming up to you, or they're doing or saying things where they want you to react and to get excited and get upset, again, just catch yourself. Again, we're dealing with the root cause. We're not dealing with, the little flying monkeys. We're getting to the root of it. Keep your peace, maintain your peace. Again, your enemies don't like to see you at peace, because every time that you're rattled and you're excited and you're cursing them out and your blood pressure is going up, they're getting a kick out of it. Again, they're able to manifest. Nothing is working out for them, because this is the time a lot of your enemies, they're drying up. It's drought. For some of you, whether it's you moving or you're gonna see people around you moving, because whatever it is that they were doing, they cannot afford it anymore. They can't. Businesses that your enemies had, it's going to be closing. Whatever they were doing to show off, they're going to be losing those things, because you're no longer there for them to use your energies to manifest off of you anymore. The witchcrafts are not working. Our enemies are defeated, soul tribers, and they are desperate. As a matter of fact, a lot of them, because again, you are healing, they don't want you to heal. They love the nay nay and the nagging. You understand this? Because that's how they get their kicks. They have nothing to live for. They're useless, worthless, good for nothing. And this is why it's like, again, that's their life. They're just here on earth as a tormentor of the brethren. They're like their father. Kill, steal, and destroy. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you have love and friendship. Because, if they keep you in that turmoil of being stressed, then obviously it would work. But for a lot of you, those are things that you have broken off of your bloodline. And you come to realize exactly how the enemies had your ancestors trapped. So some of you may need to use pyrite to shield from harmful effects of technology. So a lot of these people, again, they're desperate, whatever they can use to try to get to you. They're hacking, stalking, whatever they're doing, trying to send whatever it is, again, through your devices. Cleanse, protect, pray, meditate. Whatever it is that spirit tell you to do and you feel is happening at the moment, do it. Do whatever you need to protect yourself spiritually and physically if it's called for. But again, a lot of these people, with their coward tactics, just know that Jesus fights your battles. So while they're thinking that nobody's seen them, they forget the unseen eyes of God. Jesus is fighting your battles. And here we have, it says they're causing you to act out of character, irrational emotions, mood swing. You see? So respond, don't react. They want you to act out of character, be irrational. Arguing, fighting, because they want to call the police on you. They want to press charges to say that you're harassing them. Again, they want your beautiful energy. They hate to see you at peace. The enemy loves chaos. The enemy is messy. And this is exactly what we see the workers are. That's who they are. It says seek someone to perform or learn to do a hex breaking ritual for some of you. It says causing chaos, fights in your love connections. It said the person causing you negativity is an earth sign. So again, for a lot of you, whatever sign they are, you know, it's like clearly these people are ungrounded. They're not grounded. They are unsettled at this time. They are very much perplexed and they're bothered. And this is why, you know, and seeing the earth sign, like I said, a lot of these people, their stability, they're shaken at the core at this time, at their foundation. Their stability is in ruins. Their businesses, whatever it is that they were doing, stealing from other people, everything is going down. And this is why they want to now use you to get themselves back up. Don't give them that. Do not give your enemies a crumb. Let me tell you, they are not deserving of it. We have here root work. So, you know, again, even after breaking generational curses, they're desperate. They're desperate. You know, these are like mosquitoes. They will try to bother you. They want to bite you. They want your blood, even though they know that after getting it, they're going to die anyway. But you know, that's just them. That's them. They can't, it's like your enemies can't help themselves. And because you know better, because we know better, we are going to do better. So again, seek someone to help you with a protection spell. Spirit team, it says your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, gods and goddess, they have your back. They have your back at this time. So for a lot of you, you may have an unexplained body pain and numbness. These may be the things that your enemies are doing, but let me tell you, whatever it is that our enemies have done to cause pain and to affect us in any area or areas of our life, blood is on their hands. Innocent blood is on their hands. Innocent blood is on their hands. Because they did not and they will not get away with it. Whatever happen or manifest or show in our life, become in our lives because of our enemies, just know this. They will not get away. They are not getting away. I can assure you that. God is fighting our battles. Jesus is fighting our battles. Our enemies will not prevail. They are not going to get away. Breaking the deck, it says here, they can't stand to see your shine. Well, if you can't stand to see your shine, why are you watching? Why are you stalking? It's like on my platform on any given day, whether it's one person who owns all these different profiles or it's at least 10 people. You know, they're like vultures. They swarm down on my platform, and as soon as they get the message, they lift off. And then they come back down. You know, they're like fly with poop. It's like, you don't like me. You don't, it's like, why are you here? It's like, have some shame and stay away. Stay away and stay away from the soul tribers. I mean, I understand for a lot of these, that's their karma to see us watch, to be obsessed. They're obsessed. You work for the darkness. This is why you're like that. If you work for the light, then you would have a shine too. It's like, move on, get a life. It's like, I can't believe that people actually went out of their way to come up with a channel, give themselves a name or whatever, just so they can try to troll and harass other people. It's like, come on. I know you don't understand what I'm saying because, you know, again, for the enemy, it's about control. It's about manipulation. And, you know, it's like, it's that toxicity. But my goodness, I can't imagine being in that state of mind at all. It's very sad. Very sad. Very sad. So again, just don't allow your enemies, soul tribers, to get you down, to get you out. Like I said, for a lot of them, that's their karma, to actually watch you, to stalk you. They want to prove to somebody that, see, they're not professional. See, they're not better than we are. And like the card says, don't hold back. It's like, don't hold back on shining your light. Don't hold back on your gifts, your talents, and your abilities, all because it may look as if your trolls or your enemies outnumber you. They're just they outnumber you because they're cowards. They need each other to lean on, and even though they're leaning on each other, they're still weak. Because even on your worst day, they cannot compare. They cannot, your enemies cannot compare. So it's a lot of illusion. See, these are three of coins. These are people who collaborate. They have to team up to do it. And again, the sun is here to shine light, to expose everything that was done in the dark. And this is what I'm saying is like, whatever your enemies are doing, wherever they're sending the attacks or attacking you, whether it's online through technology or trying to send evil entities your way, just know the sun is here. God sees everything. Again, they are jealous too because of the sun, the way you shine, the abundance that you carry and you have in your life. This is why it's like, respond, don't react to them. They want you to act out of character, for you to be rational, and have mood swings and all of those. We don't have time for that. So you may have a lot of people, who Page of Cups is like, they could want you to act up. Again, the cups talk about emotions. They want something from you, as well as the people who are trying to get you to react, to be rational and having all this mood swing. These are pages. They're very immature. They're very petty. I don't care how old and tough they are. It's like they're, I mean, oh my gosh, it's like what I want to say, I can't even say it here. I'm just saying they are not worth it. They're useless. These vagabonds are not worth it. They are maleficents. They are not worth it. It's like they want a little bit of something from you. It's like, if you will just give us a little bit of your attention, a little bit of your time. And this is why they're focusing on you. They're focusing on you. And they're trying to provoke you because they want to get something out of you. For a lot of you, it's like, whatever it is, like I said, for these people with the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, they want something to go in their favor. Whatever it says here, project, process, whatever it is, that for a lot of them, like I said, nothing is happening, nothing is working out for them anymore. There is no growth, no expansion, and they want to latch on to you. They want to piggyback on you so that things will go in their favor. Don't give them anything. Your enemies, they are conscienceless. If that's a word, basically they lack conscience. They're cold, they're calculated, they're evil. They want to see you hurt. They're doing and they want to do everything to bring you down. Don't have any sympathy or empathy for them. Don't. A lot of these enemies, they will, I'm telling you, trying to come back even in your dream to see if they can get to, for you to be sorry for them, for you to pity them. They are willing to do anything to try to show up in your life for you, because they know that their day is coming and it's very close too. And they are looking some form of pity, showing up in your dreams, like I said, for a lot of you. Trying to get in your good grace. Don't give them anything. Don't give them anything. A lot of them, they're stressed. They can't sleep at night. So a lot of you, you're this Queen of Coins, even if you don't see it, but you're in that energy of stability. You're the high priestess. You know, King of Wands, you know that these people, they're up to no good. They're thieves with the Seven of Swords, very deceptive energies. They lie. They're a trickster spirit. They're very manipulative. And I'm telling you, they are stuck right now. A lot of them, they're stuck. They're, facing judgment right now. They have to look at themselves. How useless, how evil that they are. A lot of them, some of them could be drinking themselves away. They're in this Five of Cups. They're having regrets, or they will, about the way that they treated you. Some of them, they're going to wish that they had, work with you. They partnered with you. You could have a King of Swords, who was competitive, very jealous, envious of you, with 10 of Coins, with your own family, with the Devil card here. It's like these people with the Page of Swords, they wish. Four of Wands, community. People are looking with the Fool. They're looking really foolish right now. And a Queen of Swords. So there could be even couples who are involved in trying to do this. These people, whatever it is that they're touching, it is shrinking, shriveling up. Even they themselves are shriveling up. For a lot of you, it says here, a theme, cut through illusion, seek truth and clarity in your path. So for a lot of you, this is like the Ace of Swords. Cut through the illusion. Whatever these people are doing, I'm telling you, it's all a lie. Witchcraft, it's foolish, it's trickery. It's people trying to do things, and if you believe it, then they want to scare you. If you believe it, then you fall for the tactics. And this is why, if you know the word of God, and you know that God did not give you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, it doesn't matter what they send you. That thing could be roaring, but let me tell you, if you stand up and look that devil in the face, it will shrink up and it will disappear, or it will run away from you. At first, it's like the illusion that they're casting, confirmation, is like it will look as if it's this huge lion or whatever. But when you stand up to that thing and you bind it up in the name of Jesus, or whatever it is that God is telling you to do or to use at the moment to take care of that thing, you will see it come right down to like a cat. It will disappear. This is why Jesus, when he was here, you have the devils crawling, begging him, please. This is what it is. Do not be afraid of whatever the trickster spirit. I'm telling you, it's all a smoke screen. That's all it is. So you have to have that word. The sword is the word of truth to cut through the lies of the enemies. Seek truth and clarity in your path. The enemy is the father of lies. So all of these people who are working together, just with the truth alone, you will destroy your enemies. Just by you decreeing and declaring over your life, you will destroy your enemies. Confidence draw. Embrace your strength. Stand tall and believe in yourself. Again, stand tall. Believe in yourself. No shrinking, soul tribers. You already broke the generational curse. You are asked, do not hold back. Don't hold back. Wow, I broke the deck and look, you're the star. Again, we saw the other card is like they hate the way you shine. And so this is why a lot of them, they're obsessed. They're obsessed. They can't stop watching even though they are still hating. It's like you basically, these people, they go to bed with you on their mind and they wake up with you on their mind. Spirit is saying, allow your confidence to shine. It has on here strength. You're strong. And the truth is, when you're weak, knowing that Jesus fight in your battle, he's strong, forever strong. He's carrying you while in the other hand, he's defeating all of your enemies. Your enemies with the sun, they're exposed. They're exposed. They don't like your confidence. They don't like your blessings. They don't like your glow. They don't like your strength. And you're asked to stand tall and believe in yourself. In spite of everything, the enemy may want you to feel, some kind of way, or interfering with your spirit for you to have mood swing and all of these things. Return those energies back to sender. Bind them up. That's not you. That is not yours. That is their portion. It says here, chalice, embrace the flow of emotions. Find balance in your spiritual practice. So while they're doing things to cause you to act out of character, for you to be rational, to have mood swing and all of that, Spirit is saying, is like, if you know chalice, I don't need to explain. But it's kind of like, when, and I'm not endorsing any of that thing at all, but, it's like just growing up and seeing people around me when they're in that vibe. It's calm, it's relaxation, it's peace. It's like, get something. What is it that brings you peace? And God is saying, puff on that. Embrace the flow of emotions. You understand? It's like, let it come, let it go. Know what is yours, know what's not yours. Find balance in your spiritual. It's all about balance. So when you're getting off that slippery slope, catch yourself. That's not you. When people are doing the most for you to get excited, and that you could say something that could shut them up, shut them down. But then it's like, what good is that going to do for you? Because especially when you understand your assignment, that people are on a mission for you to look bad because they have nothing to live for. So with all of that, is like, no, balance yourself. Balance your emotions. Emotions, cups, that's us, our feelings. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, whatever it is, and again, a lot of you, you're healing, or you've healed from a lot of heartache, heartbreak, and broke those generational curses. Just don't go back there. Don't go back to the pig pen to wrestle with them. Jesus is fighting your battles. It's like, you can go on, create your life, create your stability. What brings you peace, focus on that. And knowing that in the back and behind you, God is cleaning up the mess. It says your pentacle, embrace the flow of emotions. Find balance in your spiritual practice. Again, embrace the flow of emotions. Find balance in your spiritual practice. I wonder if they knew they made two cards with the same phrase. I don't know if you heard, my phone just vibrated. Wow, this is like the Ace of Pentacles right here. So it's like, people know that if, they can push your button, there's a blessing that is coming in. People want you to miss that opportunity. They want your heart to be blocked off from love, from relationship, thinking that everybody is mean, everybody who is not your race is prejudiced and this and that, and and not of your culture, they don't like you. The enemy wants you to be trapped in fear. And they could be sending all kind of things and stalking you through electronic devices to affect your mood. They want you to act out of character because, of course, if you're unsettled, you can't get the promise, you can't get the blessing that God has in store. It's like you have to start all over again. We don't have time for that, Soul Tribers. This is our time, it's our season, this is our era. And this is what I'm saying, don't play with your enemies because they're not playing with you. They're not playing. There is a blessing that's coming in, and the chalice, that's like your ace of cups, loving yourself. So it's like there are two major blessings that's coming in here from God. Whether it's love, you loving yourself, new relationship, partnership, a career, stability, you bossing up, leveling up in your business. Because again, I am going to speak in Jesus' name. Again, your enemies, they were able to have these things. For a long time, your enemies were going around, as if they have the sword of truth. When all they were doing, they were manipulating things to get people to work with them, believe, basically people to associate with the businesses, the relationships that you should have had. The people who should have been collaborating with you, they were going around spreading lies with with the sword, but their sword was lies and gossip. They were going around making it look as if they were the confident, the strong one, when you were feeling lackluster. You weren't feeling confident at all. Your enemies were wearing your robe. They were wearing you. They were cloaking themselves. They were the ones getting the offers, the loves, the marriages, the proposal, the relationship. They were going around fooling people as if they are the ones who were stable and blessed. Not anymore. Again, not anymore. You have taken your power back, and this is why they want to drag you down. They want to stress you out. They want you to act a fool. But just know that you don't have to fight anymore. For a lot of you, breaking your generational curses or curse, this is what you've come to realize is how protected you are. And divine fights your battles. Jesus is our brother. He's our friend. He walked this path before. He knows how the enemy thinks. He knows exactly what your enemies are up to. And he's partnering with you on this journey. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't miss your blessings. That's what the enemies want. With the bell here, clear the air. Let the sound purify your space and mind. So some of you may have a bell. Some of you, again, the enemy noise breaks up the enemies. The enemies don't like that. This is why in churches, when you clap, when you play your tambourine, you beat your drums, your music, the enemies, it confuses the enemies. So for whatever it is, for a lot of you, get two pan cover, something, two pot cover, two pots, and break break it up. Break it up around you. Break up the chaos. Break up whatever the plans of the enemy or your enemies are trying to do over your life. Again, the weapons may form, they won't prosper. We know our spiritual team, they're doing what it is that they need to do. On the physical realm, we need to come into alignment to do whatever it is that we need to do at this time. We need to do at this time. As above, so below. This is a partnership with divine. This is a partnership. Don't get your hands dirty, soul tribers. Wow. I saw this card split in the deck and I said, let me shuffle. If it is, then it will come out. And look, lucky. So this is your lucky break. I'm telling you. Don't allow the enemies, don't believe the lies, the illusions of your enemies. Do not believe the lies. Don't allow them to scare you. Your enemies don't want you to come out. These cards were sticking out at the bottom, karmic path and trust. So for a lot of you, these are all karmics. These are, again, there is no word to describe just how low vibrational, how evil these entities are. So don't believe the lies. Don't believe it. For some of you, if you're traveling, safe travel. But I love with the arrows, east, west, north, and south, just know that you are protected. You are covered wherever you're going. So, whatever it is that your enemies are trying to manifest, just know that God is with you. And I see number 30 here. It's three. I love Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So, for a lot of you, you are protected. You need to know that you're loved. So whatever it is, I saw the fire sign. It's like, keep creating, be passionate, keep shining. Don't allow anyone or anything to hold you back. Oh my goodness. I see, oh, this one fell, but it fell down. But and there were other cards that fell up. The one that fell and turned face down is jealousy. So, of course, your enemies, they're very jealous of you. A lot of them, they're very covert. They're trying to hide it. But this is what I'm saying, your enemies are crazy because, again, they're doing things, they're hiding it from you, but they don't realize that the all seeing eyes of God is watching them. God sees them. He sees them. He knows who they are. So the cards that fell upright, let's look at them. It says, the first one, it says time. So again, this is also showing me, soul tribers, that this is your time. This is our time. Again, like I said, you're this close. Don't allow the enemy to stop you and block you from whatever you're going through. The darkest part of the night is just before morning. And the truth is that, like there's a song, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. This is why for some of you, the enemies are ramping up because they know that you have blessings coming in your life. And they know too that they're finished. They know too that their time is up. So this is why they're doing it. I could be talking to a divine feminine, and guys, remember it's an energy. You are in this energy of receiving. You're in this energy of receiving your blessings. Abundance come in many forms. The offers that God is sending your way, you're open for it. This is why, if you are stressed, they want you to be blocked off. They want your heart to be blocked. This is the card that says they want your heart to be blocked. You're scared of love. You're scared of people. You're scared to go out. So they will set their puppets, whatever, to try to scare you to stay inside. It won't work. We are demon slayers. I'm telling you. I could be talking to a healer. So again, it's like for a lot of you, and seeing the Three of Swords in reverse, you've healed from a lot of heartbreaks, and betrayals in the past. And you broke the generational curses. So now, with all of this love, your cup is full and running over. You are now prepared to go out to heal others and to help other people. And this is why the enemies want to stop and block you. You have to understand. I know sometimes it's frustrating because, like, what is it? Why don't you just leave me alone? But again, we have to remember, seeing that card, the karmic path. This is something, that again, it is it fear? Maybe not, but it's like it had to happen. The enemy, this is your opposition. They're trying to stop and block you before you get to that finishing point. You get to hit that rope. You get to dunk that ball, kick that ball, whatever it is, whatever your sport, they're trying to stop you before you get over the finishing line. Because the enemy knows the impact that you will bring, the legacy. Lives will be changed. People will be healed. And the more that the enemy or your enemies can keep people stuck in the illusion with fear, anxiety, keeping people stressed and boggled. It's like, think about it this way. Your ancestors could have been stressed thinking how they're going to pay the bill, how it's going to work. And those are the things, God put you in a place like with this divine feminine energy. Like you don't have to keep grinding, hustling. That's what the enemies love. Because, then you're distracted, you're worn out while they're wearing your energy. You see that? But then the more you let go and you let God, you realize that you can be doing less, but you're actually creating more. You're getting more. It's not about going harder, being in that masculine energy. It's being open to receive. Not just you giving. And this is what these energy vampires, they're used to, pulling and taking from you, taking, depleting you. Now God is saying it's your time to receive, and they don't want you to receive. And this is why they want you to be triggered. Let me tell you, affluence. My phone, I don't know if you heard that, but it vibrated. That's confirmation. Blessings after blessings. When I see all of these, you've been through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of turmoils, a lot of setbacks. You've gone through a lot of what looks like a maze in life, and you made it back. You see that dot in the middle? You made it. You made it, soul tribers. So this is not the time, and you deserve this. So this is not the time. Wow, look, to good fortune for you to, allow them to pull you down. No, you're an eagle, you're soaring. It's too much energy to fly down there to answer to the chickens. Let the chickens be your, grow that. Now you know who you are. We know who we are now. And whatever God is saying and telling you how to handle your enemies spiritually, you do that. You do that. You rebuke that. You bind that up. Whatever it is that you need to do, you have, whatever else you need to do, take care of those evil eyes, those jealous entities. Those are people with lack mindset. They don't think there is enough to go around. At the back behind the good fortune is grounded. So stay grounded. Don't allow anyone or anything to pull you off of your throne. Don't allow them to bring you down to their level. You're done with that. You already broke the curses. You're healed. Now it's time for your blessings. I love it, soul tribers. Until next time, take care and be blessed.